Hey, lists for 2011, I have some for you. First, things that I did. I did 19 out of the 25 things on my list of things to do for 2011. I wrote 2 novels, the first one in January, which was, in my opinion, good, and one in November, which was, I think, in everyone's opinion, terrible. I painted this portrait. I had poetry published. I'm putting links to it below. Both of these poems I had published. I had my faith in self shaken. Kind of a lot, actually. But it strengthened my faith in God, which is good. So I survived the end of the world, so that was cool. I braided my hair a lot. Braids were to 2011 as high buns were to 2010. I participated in an award-winning film. I met a guy, and for some unknown reason, I'm completely incapable of talking to him. So one time we're talking, and we're walking and talking. And we hit the point where we're going to separate, right? And he goes, have a nice weekend. And I say, "Absolutely," right? And then I just left. I was like, well, no coming back from that. I went to the Kansas City Slut Walk. I discovered and developed an intense love for British television shows with medieval settings, and particularly those that star Irishmen. Irishmen. I learned how to fold paper cranes. I started but did not finish 2 different daily gratitude projects. I went to my first and hopefully last ever dance club. I ate 20 Chipotle burritos over the course of the whole year, definitely not in one go. I became a lot more like my mother, and that is not just based on the increasing number of gray hairs I have. Other quick things from this year. My best friend graduated from high school, and unlike me, she decided to go to college ways away from here. Beatrice and I became friends, which reminds me, hey Beatrice, if you're watching this, when will you post your next video? My best friend fainted in a bookstore the day before my birthday. She's fine. I mean, it was all fine. I don't know. She just fainted. Look, this is a picture that we took right before she fainted. Ooh, I wonder if she cares that I'm telling you guys that she fainted. Hope not. My brother stopped going to school with me, so I had to suffer through a semester without my brother or my 2 best friends. The best movie that I saw in theaters this year was 50-50. It was brilliant and beautiful and funny and sad and wonderful, and if you have not seen it, I would suggest it. 5 best books that I read. The first one is I Knew a Woman by Courtney Davis. West with the Night by Beryl Markham. Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. The Center of Everything by Laura Moriarty. I'm going to suggest that you read this, and once you've read it, or if you've already read it, you can click on the link below, which is a Tumblr post of mine, which is kind of an assessment of it. And finally, About a Boy was the best book that I read this year. Nick Hornby is an amazing author, so I would suggest you just go read everything he's ever written. So anyway, 2012, it's going to be a great year. And if it's the last year on Earth, let's go out with a bang, people. But a bang of kindness, okay? I don't want you guys to get to December 21st or whenever the apocalypse is going to happen and then be like, hey, let's all shoot people and rob banks, okay? We need to go out singing Kumbaya and eating brownies. Okay.